Hello, good morning, children. Hope all are doing good. In the previous class, we learned about different kinds of houses, such as kacha houses, pakka houses, permanent houses, temporary houses, etc. Isn't it? Okay, children. Today, we are going to learn about roofs of houses. Page number 62, roofs of houses. A house has a roof on top. Most houses have a flat roof. Houses on the mountains have a sloping roof. This helps snow and rain to slide off the roof easily. See, children, all houses have roofs, different kinds of roofs. Some will be sloped or some will be flat. Roofs of kacha houses are usually made of thatch. Roofs of pakka houses are made of tiles, cement, and wood. So here, children, roofs of kacha houses are usually made of thatch. Thatch means any dried straw or coconut leaves or grass. So all these things people make roofs of the houses. We can see such type of houses usually in villages. And roofs of pakka houses are made of tiles. So children, do you know what's a tile? One rectangle piece of fired clay, a brownish color. It will be brownish color. So nowadays that also you can see only in villages. Okay. And also it is made with the cement and wood. So here discuss, children, imagine how people would live in tents. What would life be like? See, children, just to imagine people, those are living in tents. It will be very small hut like, isn't it? There's no rooms. We can't call any room there. But many people live such type of tents. Their life will be very difficult. And fun activities given here, children, you can also do it. Use handkerchiefs and sticks to make the model of a tent. So, with a handkerchief and some sticks, you can make a tent. That you can do, children. Okay. See here on the screen, children, you can see the roofs of a house. See here, a house with a flat roof. Look at the screen, children. You can see the flat roof. See, in this, like this type of houses, you can see flat roof made of cement, isn't it? And the next, you can see sloping roof. See here, the roof is sloped. You can see both sides. It is different from the other roof. So this type of houses, or you can see mostly in mountain side. Okay, children. Then let us see our values. We should keep our houses clean and free of insects and germs. So children, we should keep our house clean and free of insects and germs. So house should be always very neat and tidy. Always clean your house. It should be very good. The next, why is a clean house good for us? So why should we clean a house, or why it is good for us? See, all of us like to live in a beautiful house or in a good house, isn't it? Nobody wants to live in a dirty house, isn't it, children? So why is a clean house good for us? So regular house cleaning kills germs. If we clean our house, many germs should be there on the floor and here and there. But we can't see with our eyes. But when we clean, that was will be killed. So it will kills the germs. And also It keeps our home free of dust. When we clean every day, there won't be any dust in our home. Okay, children. So you should clean our house every day. Then let's remember, we need a house to live in, isn't it? We need a house to live. A house keeps us safe and protects us from all kinds of dangers. See, that is very important, isn't it, children? When we are inside of the house, we feel very safe. So we think that nobody will come and attack us, isn't it? So house is protecting us from all kinds of dangers. There are different kinds of houses. Already we learned in the previous class, there are different kinds of houses like kacha houses, pakka houses, permanent houses, temporary houses, isn't it? So there are different kinds of houses. Some kinds of houses are special. They are not found everywhere, but only in certain places. So some kinds of houses are special, but we can't see everywhere that type of houses. What are they, children? Do you remember? Yes, like a boat house, isn't it? Houseboat, houseboat and caravan or igloo. All these we can't see everywhere. So in some places we can see igloo. It is not everywhere, but we can see this type of house in Antarctica, isn't it? Or Arctic places. So the such type of places we can see igloos. And if you go to Kashmir, we can see the houseboat, isn't it? So such type of houses you can see only in certain places. Then next, we should look after our house and keep it clean. So we should take care of our house and we should clean always. Then children, next page 63, keywords. Let us see some meanings of the words. First one is kacha houses. Houses made of mud, straw and wood that are not very strong. See, kacha houses are not very strong because it is made up of just mud, straw and wood. The next, thatch. What's the meaning of thatch? Dried straw that is used to make roofs. So, thatch means dried straw that is used to make roofs. Pakka houses. Strong houses made of bricks, cement, stone and steel. So you can see in cities and towns mostly this type of houses, pakka houses, that will be very strong because it is made of bricks, cement, stone and steel. Next, permanent house. A house that cannot be moved from one place to another. Isn't it, children? A house that cannot be moved. It is permanent, that is fixed there. Cannot be moved from one place to another. The next, temporary house. A house that can be moved from one place to another. So what is the meaning of temporary house, children? A house that can be moved from one place to another, like tent or caravan, isn't it? They can be moved from, or we can shift from one place to another place when we go or where we go. And next, some exercises are there, children. Let us see. First one, match the rows. So here some words are given and some houses are also given. So let us see. Let us match it, children. First, steel and cement, mud and straw, Kashmir, mountains. So 4 types of houses are given here. The first one is steel and cement, which is matching to that, children. Find out steel and cement. Yes, children. So we make houses. This type of houses we make with steel and cement. The next one is mud and straw. What is the answer, children? Yes, with mud and straw, we make kacha type of houses. Kacha houses, isn't it? Made of mud and straw. Then next, Kashmir. What would be the answer, children? Yes, Kashmir. What can we find there? We can find the houseboats, isn't it? So, Kashmir, we said already, in certain places, we can find special types of houses. So, answer is Kashmir. Then next, mountains. What would be the answer, children? Yes, one is left B, isn't it? So, on the mountains, we can see sloping houses. See here, the roof of the house is sloping. So, we can see on mountain sides, slope roof type of houses. Then next with right, true or false. First question, children. A papa house is a strong house. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. The next, people living in the plains live in igloos. Is it true or false, children? Yes, it is false. People living in the plains live in bungalows or apartment or duplex house, isn't it? Then next, houses made of blocks of ice are called stilt houses. Is it true or false? Yes, it is false. Houses made of blocks of ice are called, what is the answer, children? Yes, igloos. So here, answer is false. The next, number 4. People who live in tents can move their house from one place to another. Is it true or false, children? People who live in tents can move their house from one place to another. Yes, it is true, isn't it? So it is a temporary house. So wherever we go, we can shift the tent, the house like a tent, we can shift. So it is true. The next 5th question is, it is not necessary to keep our house clean. Is it true or false? Yes, it is false. Why? Because it is very necessary to keep our house clean. Okay. So it is false. The next Indian, answer the following. First question, why do we need a house? Now, tell me, children, why do we need a house? Yes, we need a house to live in. It keeps us safe and protects us from all kinds of dangers. Now, second question, what is the difference between a paka house and a kacha house? The paka houses are very strong, made of bricks, cement, steel, and stone, whereas kacha houses are not very strong, made of straw, mud, and wood. The next question, what is the difference between a temporary and a permanent house? Give 2 examples of each. Temporary house can be moved from one place to another. For example, tent, caravan. Then permanent house cannot be moved from one place to another. Example, bungalow, apartments, etc. Okay, children. Now, next page, 64, think and answer. 2 questions are there, children. First one, why is a mud house weaker than an apartment? Tell me the answer, children. Why is a mud house weaker than an apartment? Yes, because huts are made of mud, bamboo, wood, and straw. So it is very weak. It is not at all strong, isn't it? The next question. Which one would be easily blown away in a storm? A thatched roof or the roof of a bungalow? Why? So children, whenever wind blow, which one goes away fast? Yes, a thatched roof because it is not strong. Isn't it, children? Okay. So children, read the lesson many times, learn the spellings, and all the exercises are given. All that you learn, I will send the notes tomorrow. Okay, children. All of you learn to read. Give importance for reading and also learn the spellings of all the difficult words. Okay. Then activity also do make a tent with your handkerchief and take some sticks and make a tent. Okay, children. Have a nice day. Thank you.